Dr. Trinity Hawkins stands at the podium and begins her presentation on dangerous organisms. This was important as it relayed information to the colonists and the crews as to what they can expect out on Janus 336. A new creature appears on screen, a frightening creature with an armored body and fangs. They can spit radioactive saliva, she said. Are there any questions? A bunch of hands went up. I simply leaned back on my chair and thought how lucky we were on that last mission. Welcome everyone to Planetfall, and this is the final turn we are playing, thanks to our patrons who voted for this final turn. And after this, Julie and I will have a discussion about the game that will be on my Patreon. And we'll see where this final turn brings us. All right, so one thing I do want to correct. Last turn, during the track enemy and mission data phase, we didn't have any mission data, but we did have one information point, and one enemy information point. So what would happen is we could have rolled again. The first time we rolled, we successfully rolled a 1, which meant that we tracked the boss and we knew his location. However, we did not play a strike mission in turn 4, which means that the boss probably moved. So the end of turn 4, we could have rolled, instead of skipping that phase, we could have rolled again to see if we could track the boss again. And then this turn, we would play a strike mission. So what I think we're going to do, since this is the last game, if Julie and I, if we decide to play a strike mission this turn, we're going to say the boss is with them. All right? Normally, if you don't roll the 1, then, the boss is, you could still play a strike mission, but the boss is not going to be part of that game, right? You're only going to have a low-ranking leader, a pawn. So we're going to say the boss is with them. And now, anything can happen this turn. The enemy can move, right? Anything can happen. So let's see. Let's begin the turn. Now, we begin with recovery. Now, as of last turn, and because of the way I'm filming these games, Jovian and our friend Helix, the other scientist, left medical ward last turn. We did that post-game last turn, all right? So we can skip recovery. They already left, and our friend Viper is there complaining about the food. He has one more turn to go. He would leave medical after this turn. All right, then repairs. Now, for repairs, our colony did take damage thanks to Leonis, the Red Star, being stormy and all. But then we also build a barracks last turn. And that patrol barracks that you guys see right here, that patrol barracks increased our integrity to +1. So we're good. We're at integrity +1. We can move on now to the most important part, one of the most important part of the pre-mission, which is the scout reports. Julie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, and yes, Julie is with us, folks. So Julie, get ready to roll. This is a percentile roll on the Scout Discovery table.
Okay.
So just tell me what you got. Rolling.
72.
72. A 72. Ancient sign. Randomly select a map sector, then mark that it has an ancient sign within it. This goes back to our crazy aliens that used to live here. Completing any mission in the sector awards the ancient sign. Okay, so we have to randomly determine right here in our map of where this ancient sign is.
A D20 and a D12, and then what?
Correct.
Add the...
Just roll. No, just tell me the numbers for each.
Okay, here's the 20. 3.
Okay, a 3 puts us all the way down here.
All right.
Okay.
And a 7? Yeah, a 7.
A 7?
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a 1. Is that a 1? It was a 1.
It was a 1?
Yes, it was a 1. Yeah, it was definitely a 1.
All right, so a 1, 3 and a 1. So a 3 puts us there, and the 1 is that first square. So if we look up here, we see the 1 on that grid, the top row. And then we go down, all the way down. So the ancient sign is right here, and it looks like a high elevation in the blazing desert.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so that's the grid marked. All right. So our scouts found evidence of more of that alien civilization. Very cool. All right, let us explore a little bit.
12.
Okay, well, we'll read it individually. The first score is the resource level, and the second score is the hazard level of the sector.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 6-6. That's a lot of resources and a lot of hazard.
Yeah.
So why don't you roll again that D12 and the D20, and we will mark it on the map. This is a new area to explore.
Okay, 20.
Okay.
7.
7. Okay, so that puts us all the way up here. All the way up here. And what? 7?
7.
Right over here.
Wow.
Still in the terminal zone, in the biologically active zone, but way up north. All right, so on the map, we have an ancient sign right on, it looks like on a higher elevation in the desert. And then we also, if we go all the way up north, we have that grid there with 6 resources. But it's being, it has a lot of hazards too. All right, well now we have enemy activity. Since we were supposed to process enemy information previously, we already said we're going to include the boss in this game, in this portion of the game, and if we decide on a strike mission, the boss will be there. But now let's do enemy activity. Okay, we have a total of 3 story points. If we want to use a story point, we don't have to roll on this table, but then we'll go into the game with only 2 story points. So, are we rolling on the enemy activity table, or are we gonna, if we rolled, that could be positive, but we do have the chance that they do attack the colony. So we would be doing the strike mission in revenge if they did. And our integrity could probably handle it if they did attack us, you know, because we're at +1.
So you want to roll?
Oh, let's see. Let's what.
Roll. Okay.
All right, percentile. I convinced Magenta to roll. Now I may actually regret this, so let's do it.
23.
Patrol. The enemy is sending out patrols near their control zones. Normally, this is not something you have to worry about. If you wish, you may choose to play a strike mission this turn to track down an enemy leader and gain 1 enemy information. So we were planning on playing a strike mission anyway, and we're saying that the boss is going to be there. Do they move? No. Okay. So we have the option of actually doing a strike mission, which is what we wanted to do.
Yes.
And the enemy is still by the river there. So we know that the boss is there with them. So, okay. That's that. And now we are going to colony events. This is where we role play and possibly add another story point. So, all right, Julie, take percentiles.
Oh, they're in order again. All right, here we go. Wait, this is a 12.
That's a 12, yes.
Oops.
Go ahead.
Okay, 79.
79. Hostile virus.
Ooh, no.
Another damn virus.
Oh, no.
All right, roll a d6 for each character. Okay, a natural 1 gets them sick. Okay, so our little scales is fine.
4.
Okay, Gamora, she's good.
Okay. 3. Oh, no.
Jovian, he's good. It looks like Nova.
Oh,
sorry, Nova.
Bye, Nova.
Damn it, I was planning on using Nova, too. Shit. All right, so she's badly ill. All right, go ahead, Jax.
2. He's okay.
Oh, Helix is back in the hospital.
No.
He just got out. Poor guy. Oh
no.
Man. Go ahead.
3.
Trinity's fine. And Eve doesn't get sick.
6. Well, okay.
So, all right.
Oh,
no. Well, our hospital ward has 2 more individuals. But here's the problem. Our colony morale goes down by -2. That is not good. That's going to affect our post-mission turn. We're going to put the dice there to indicate 2 turns. Oh, I'm sorry. Roll a d3 to see how many turns. We're just going to roll for the 2 of them. Just 1 roll. Go ahead. A d3.
You mean a 6.5, right?
Yeah.
3.
So
2?
2, yeah, if you round up. Yeah, exactly. All right, so 2 turns, yeah, so 2 turns it is. We're going to put that there, and those guys are out of commission. Oh, man, that sucks, man. I bet you it's the fruit that the colonists are eating that they say is making them strong.
Right.
That Scale believes
is making them strong.
And maybe they brought a virus into the colony. Damn colonists. All right, well, here it is, the mission determination. Mission determination. Julie, what exactly is Magenta thinking? Magenta, Trinity, and Jax are meeting. What exactly you think Magenta is going to push for?
Well, she wants to do the strike mission.
Okay.
Because she wanted to do it before.
Right. She wanted to go after them before, and she thinks, well...
And she still does.
If we don't go after this boss, that's it. After this, he's gone. He's going to hide again. So we have this opportunity. And I think that this time Valerian's going to say, yes, I agree. We have to go after this boss. If we succeed on a strike mission and we kill the boss, that enemy is gone off of the grid. This is going to be it. That's what we need to do. And of course, Jax and Trinity will not oppose that because we say so.
Well, they were for it before, so they're still for it as well.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Trinity was more for a science expedition.
She wanted to get her reasons for getting the boss were different, but she still wanted to get the
boss.
Right.
Okay. Well, we all agree then. For the first time, we all agree. No rolls. We're doing a strike mission. We're going after this boss. Wish us luck. We have, 3 story points?
Yes. Thank goodness, because we're at -1 again. Right.
So, every turn, morale goes down by 1.
Right. Okay, I didn't count that in.
Right? So it would be 0.
And then
another minus. So we're back down to -1 for the post mission.
It's 2 and 0 is -2.
Oh, right. So we're going to be at -2.
Correct.
Oh, that puts us very, very close to the integrity roll.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. If we lose this mission, we will go down even further on morale, which means that we will have to roll on the integrity roll.
Right.
The integrity table.
We're going to have to win, that's all.
Yeah, we're going to have to win. And that could bring something bad to the colony. So we definitely want to win this mission.
That's it.
We will use up every single story
Yeah.
point we
That's
have.
what they're there for.
Every shenanigan we have to win this mission.
That's right.
All right. We're going out with a shebang. Let's check out the table.
Let's do it.
And here is the table that we've chosen for this final mission. So it's like a complex, the interior portion of a complex. We have these walls. These are my old sci-fi walls. Okay, and we have our red lighting to represent the red dwarf, the star. This is still the terminal zone of the planet. It's the middle section that's most biologically active. And there is an eternal day side and an eternal night side. So we haven't really played in those zones in this campaign. It's all been the terminal zone. So a little bit of scatter terrain. The board is pretty open. There's scatter terrain here. We have a weird, looks like some kind of experimental tube there with some kind of reptile inside. That's a really old terrain piece. We have some computers there. There's the boss. This is the figure that I've chosen for the boss right here. Okay. This is by Cool Mini or Not. Dark Age Apocalypse is the game. Very, very cool figure. I think that's going to be the boss. We'll know who he is right away. And I'm going to wait for Julie to actually roll the number of enemies. We have to roll the number of enemies that are with this boss and add 2. The enemies are pretty low ranking, pretty easy to take down, but you could get a lot of them. So we'll see what happens. We do have all of the characters from the armory. This is all we have. We can take up to 6 characters, and then we get 4 grunts. There's our grunt team right there. Now, the enemies deploy first, and then we get to deploy. And we will probably deploy along this whole edge here, right up until that engine. We have these 2 corridors. We have this corridor here, and we have this very thin corridor here. It's like I would assume it's probably like a little cave system that this is in, right? If we can imagine like a cave roof or something. So yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to split the enemies depending on how many there are, and there'll be an enemy there in that corridor. There'll be enemies in this center chamber here, which it's, you know, it's a pretty small space, and then an enemy right here. And we can deploy enemies as much as we need, you know. So hopefully we won't get too many. And then after they deploy, then we can deploy. So we can determine then which of our characters is going to go where. Now these walls also have moving doors. Okay, so sliding doors for these older walls. And there's another sliding door right in there. So we'll figure out, maybe the characters will use their savvy in order to activate those doors. We'll see. There's also a sliding door there in this thinner wall. There you go. Okay, so these are really old terrain pieces. Anyway, there it is. I wanted to show you guys an example of the table, you know, a little sneak peek, and we'll play this game as soon as possible. And that's going to pretty much end the campaign. After that, we'll go into the post mission, do all those rolls, and we'll act as if we're playing a 6th turn, but we won't be. This is the final turn. Thanks to our patrons for voting. All right, folks, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the strike mission of turn 5, final turn for Planetfall.